Hey everyone. So, as you can see, today I figure I'd do a mail call, show off my recent purchase that I got from English Model Railroading before they close, one other item, as well as a little surprise. I was gonna wait until a little later to do this, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it now. Hi there. I'm Michael, also known as Jigoku Samurai. Figured it's probably about time I start to include myself in some of the videos a little more. I've become more comfortable with being behind them, but let's go ahead and, well, I'll go ahead and try and include, like I say, include myself a little more in the videos. With that being said, let's get back to the unboxing and everything else. First, we'll handle the, like I said, the unboxings. In this package, we have 3 Pennsylvania coal cars, all made from Bowser. They do all have different road numbers, but I'll just take one out of the box right now and show you. As you can see, it has metal wheels. They all do. As well as KD couplers. The coal load isn't the best, but it's actually not too bad. And they are weighted, so that'll be good for the train. I'll just stick that back in. I'll do a running session of everything, well, of most of the stuff, at the end of the video. Now for package number 2. And before I open it, I will admit it's not a traditional train item. This one I mainly got because, well, because I kind of like it. And I guess it's a little bit of a kid thing, but like I said, I got it because it's interesting and, you know, maybe pull around some stock with it. Especially the CM's train wagons that I have. Now, the only thing with that, though, is this one has the wider hook loop coupling. But I'm sure there's a way to figure out how to change that out. Even if you can't, you can still run them with that, so. We'll have a good time running that with some of those train cars. Next up is all the items that I purchased from English Model. And I made one last trip up to them before they decided to close, as they announced Labor Day weekend they were closing. First up is just this one pack of Code 55 N-Scale track. I got this to help display my brass S1 on the layout. I figured the Code 55 would look better. I also picked up 3 spray cans for model painting. This one is chrome, and these ones are listed as German gray. I plan to use these ones on 2 N-scale German military vehicles that I have. A small Stug tank, and if you remember from my one Kutztown video, I believe it's the Mauser Karl, but I'm going to spray paint them into the German gray colors. Okay, this one's a little harder to see, but it is a Pennsylvania passenger car, and I got this one to run behind my S1. Now, unfortunately, that one takes wider curves, so it can only run on. I can only run it with the setup tracks that I do. It can't run on the layout. But here's a closer look at it. I believe I got the right era for it. From what I've read, these ones are pulled by the T1s. And since the T1 came after the S1, well, was more popular and successful, it should be pulled, should look alright to be pulled behind the S1. Next is not a train item at all. I just picked it up because it's an interesting item. And it's the Vader TIE Fighter. It says it's a skill 2 one, so that'll be interesting to put together. Alright. I also picked up some KD couplers to attach to my 6-wheel Rivarossi passenger car that I got. It should be an easy swap out, but we'll have to see how that goes. And this is the only pack of metal wheels that I saw up there. They're the 33-inch standard wheels. I'm thinking of putting them on my Union Pacific caboose. That's if that one gets 33 inches. And the last thing is another coal tank car. as you can see, it is still made by Bowser. But this one is yellow. Oh, and he has some weight to him. Yes, he does have metal wheels on him as well. But no coal load. We can replace that easily. Oh, this one's different, I think. Nope, they're all the same. Okay, one thing I didn't notice before. They have body mount couplers. That might change things up on the layout. We'll have to see how they handle the curves and all that. Let's steam that one up a little more. And the last thing is something else I got through an eBay auction. A Bowser kit. And this one is for the 4664 Challenger locomotive. Now, there is no tender, and while it does come with a nice 5-pole motor, actually, never mind, with what I was going to do, I think I might just keep using the 5-pole. I had thoughts of switching it out and using my 7-pole motor I have. But I have a feeling that's a long shaft there. And the 7-pole only has a short one. It'll all look good when I put it together. With that being said, let's go ahead and take the N-scale cars over to the layout and run them around, as well as test the engine, the Chuggington engine. Alright. First off, we'll test the little engine here, and then we'll switch over to the N-scale layout. Now, I know you can't really see the readouts that well, so I'll let you know how well the amp is. Alright, at 50%, the amp pullage is very low. which is good considering it's brand new. But let's test out the crawl as well. Well, it picks up at 20%. And I'd say that's a pretty decent crawl, even though it's supposed to be an express engine. As you can see, the headlight does work, so that's good. But let's go ahead and switch on over to the N-scale layout. As you can see, I decided to use my recent locomotive, the ES44 AC, to pull the 4 coal cars. So we have the 3 Bowsers, well, the 3 black Bowsers, followed by the yellow one that I've purchased up at English Model, and then a 5th one that I had purchased a while back. Oh, give me a sec, I gotta see the startup one. Alright, first trip we'll do on the flat loop, and then second trip we'll go and see up the mountain loop. Okay, that might have done that with me switching, I don't know. But at least it makes it all the way around the layout. And as you can see, I also have my S1 set up on the Code 55 track. Not quite sure when I'll be doing the parts, like the metal wheels and the copper replacement. But I think I might make a video of that too. My next video will more than likely be what I purchase when I go down to the Kutztown train show on Saturday, October 6th. No, 7th. So, not this week, but next week, the week after the show, we'll be showing what I got. But I would like to thank you all for watching. And until next time, I'll see you on down the line.